Okay, y'all. So today we're going to read some questions from The And. It's like a card game kind of, but it just has questions on it so you can like ask each other questions and just have a conversation basically. So we're going to read some questions from there and we're just going to go back and forth. This is the first question. Wait. What are some of the first things that attracted you to me?
Oh, you probably should have gave like a little disclaimer. These questions are a little deep. I thought when we were gonna originally play this game that it was just some relaxed questions. That was just like random questions, but these questions get pretty deep. But it's only a few of them, so we good.
The question?
Oh, what's the question?
What are some of the first things that attracted?
Why I gotta go first? Why can't you go first?
Because I'm asking the question. Do you want to ask the question first then?
Yeah, I will ask first. What are some of the first things that attracted you to me?
I think as a person, like in general, it was just like we were just cool. We always could have like cool conversations, and we just meshed well.
That can't be the first thing. If we first met, you wouldn't have known that stuff.
No, I could have.
First attracted you to me? How would you know my personality if you first met me?
Well, I didn't like you at first.
Well, whenever you did,
that's what I'm
you?
saying. Because
I see what you're saying.
Even when we first started texting, I didn't really necessarily like you. You're just asking me for answers, so I would send it to you.
Hey man, don't be saying all that.
But then after that, it was just like we just had good conversation all the time. I feel like it wasn't like forced or.
And when my mom dropped us off, forced us to be together. Oh, so now I have to answer, right? Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I think you were just cool. Like as far as all my friends and stuff hung out with you too. Like all of us were cool with each other, and so. You weren't really doing all the stuff all the other girls were doing. I guess that you were different, and you don't sound like nobody else at school. Your voice weird. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, so I guess you were just different from everybody else. That was cool. The next question is, what is preventing me from becoming the person I want to be?
I think what's preventing you from becoming the person you can be the most is you're too hard on yourself. I feel like. But I mean, that could be good in some senses, but in like some senses, it's like you're kind of pulling yourself down by doubting yourself. So I think, if anything, that's what it is. It's more yourself than anybody else.
Understandable. I guess for you, I don't know. I think you be making up obstacles that you don't really need to be making up. I think sometimes you give yourself a little bit too many excuses. And
what do you mean?
But
like, you know, but
look, because we both, like you just said, I'm too hard on myself. And I'm saying you're too easy on yourself. So I don't know. I mean, of course I'm gonna think that.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to be harder on yourself, but then you're gonna be like, you're too hard on yourself because you think I'm too hard on myself. So we're gonna get nowhere.
But we could meet in the middle.
Well, we don't have to meet because it's you and it's me.
I know, but I'm saying we're both on the extreme ends, right?
Nah, you don't. You're motivated and stuff. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you give excuses for things that's an easy fix.
But give an example. Like studying or...
Nah, because you've been studying good, so I don't know.
What do you remember about how you first met me?
Definitely that your voice was just weird. And I was like... I remember we all thought she was, like, joking. We didn't think that her voice really sounded like that.
Multiple people have asked me, is that your real voice when I talk to you?
Yeah. So I guess it's just your voice. I was like... what's going on? And then I was like, this is a freshman class.
This is the first thing I remember about him. He was like, isn't this class only for freshmen?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, this is a freshman class. Why are you in here? But I thought you were like some office aide maybe or something. I don't know. You just looked old. You weren't like, I don't know. You just weren't dressed like you had like jeans on and it was a Tuesday or it was like, maybe not a Tuesday, but it was like, it wasn't like a jean day.
Jeans on.
Jaelyn, I swear you had like complete different outfit than everybody else. You just looked like you were not supposed to be in that class.
No. I did not have jeans on because we couldn't even wear jeans. I maybe had blue pants on.
Maybe it was blue pants.
Like
but
navy.
You also had like, I think you had
pants.
Probably
had on a cardigan.
No, you didn't have on a cardigan. You had on a
scarf?
Yeah, you had a scarf on and I think a sweater. And so it's like, that's not like a regular, you know what I'm saying? Like it's allowed, but it's not like just the regular polo and khakis.
Yeah.
So I was just like, why? This is most people that dress like that were seniors or the older people. So I was like, this is a freshman class. So I just thought you were dumb. or like maybe you was like, you took it later on. And that's what I first remember. I guess you said that's what you first remember. Or I guess say what you first remember about me. Well, I guess that was when I first said something.
Yeah, I'll say the first two things then, since you kind of took my first one. The first one was when he said, I thought this was only a class for freshmen. But the second one was, and me and my mom, this is both of our, like, one of our first memories of Devon. His mom is talking to the science teacher, and the science teacher basically telling his mom that he is a clown in class and be acting up. And me and my mom were in the meet the teacher line. We were just like, he's about to get in trouble. And your mom's like, so you think you're a class clown? And me and my mom were like, ooh.
Bruh, that was Mr. Oh, I know you talking about.
That's this like.
He was tripping, bruh. If I said it, and any horror people, like they would know who I'm talking about. And it was a science teacher, and he was right. He was tripping.
He was, yeah.
But I mean, I've always been like outspoken in my classes, even in my college classes. Like I always talk to the teacher, like I speak in class. And so, I mean, I would just do that and they would think that I was being sarcastic or that I was trying to be funny, but that's just how I pay attention in class, is by engaging in class. So he used to like trip if I'd say one little thing, and he'd like kick me out of class.
Multiple times.
Yeah, a lot of times. And I was like, bro, I just asked
The problem is that people think that you be playing. So when people laugh in class,
that too,
it makes the teacher mad because they think they're getting clowned, but you were asking a for real question.
Yeah. And some things I just ask and everybody busts out laughing. I don't understand. People just don't know, I guess, whenever I'm serious and when I'm playing, because I play sometimes, but I'm also serious whenever I need to be serious. What is one experience you wish we never shared?
I don't know. I think an experience I wish we never shared was definitely, I feel like it's weird to say Corona, but I feel like that's an experience, right? I wouldn't want to share it with anybody else, but I just wouldn't want to go through. I wish that we wouldn't have to go through it during college. That's what it is. I wish Corona didn't happen during college.
Okay, so we're doing an experience like that. Okay.
Oh, well, it could be anything.
I don't know. I mean, I thought that doesn't really count as an experience because we can't. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But I mean, that's everybody. Like everybody has to go through that experience. It's not like specifically us. Everybody's going through Corona, still going through it. Okay,
well, you say one, I'll talk into one.
I just like I don't know, we don't ever have any bad experiences like that. Like even the experiences that were like scary I feel like those are good experiences. Like when that guy had that gun at the window. And it was late. We were leaving the movies. Yeah.
That was so random.
And we weren't even together. Yeah, we weren't even together.
That was like when we just like went to the movie.
And we were like.
And he was like it looked like he was trying to race us, kinda, but
and I was.
We would slow down, and he would slow down, and I would be like, okay.
And then that was a crazy experience. That's what I was saying. But even that experience, like, it's a good story.
I feel like everything we experienced it for a reason.
Yeah, there's nothing that we haven't really gone through anything that we wouldn't want to experience, that we wouldn't have wanted to experience it, I guess. Because even like sad stuff, like at least we were together.
That's what I was saying about the Corona thing too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go through it, but at least
we got to do it together. But that's the whole point of the question. Yeah, everybody thinks we're stuck to each other like glue, and we pretty much are. So it's just, I mean, I don't understand why it matters, because we're like, I don't know, we're just each other's friends. So it's like, why not hang out with your friend?
You get a 2-in-1.
Yeah. So it's just like, if you were a guy and I was hanging out with you all the time because you were my like closest friend, but you're a girl and we're dating, and you're my closest friend, so why not just have it all in one? Like, it's so much easier.
Yeah, like a shampoo.
No, I do not trust them all-in-one shampoos. I feel like there's no way that it could be all in one. But then again, that whole thing is like a fluke, because all like what's the difference in soap? You know what I mean? Soap is soap at the end of the day. The difference is like just the scent.
And minerals that could be in it.
Man.
Or oils.
You think there's some real oils?
Yes.
They just say that stuff on the label to get people to think
they
doing
say that
something.
in your stuff.
Jaelyn, you seen them people be rolling rocks on their face, and you even know that that's crazy. They just be making stuff up and people buy
but I'm talking about soap and face wash. The difference between face wash, shampoo, body wash, they all have different minerals in them to target that area of the body. Anyway.
We don't really have one for that.
Yeah.
But I mean, we've only been together for so long.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Things may come.
Who knows?
The next question is, what does my love feel like?
What does your love feel like? What kind of question is that?
Easy like a Sunday morning.
I can do one. All right, so it's like, you know those big...
Don't say nothing crazy.
Or, okay, I got a few things. Okay, I got some things in mind now. Okay, so one of them is like, you know those big beanbag chairs that people be wanting to get? The real big ones? Okay, so just imagine you run real fast, and then you jump up real high, but like the soft ones, like the velvet,
crushed.
Yeah, and then you jump up and you land on it, and then you just sink inside, and then it like just swallows you up.
What?
That's what your love feels like. Or it's like Baymax.
Aw, I love Baymax.
Hi, I'm Baymax.
I think your love.
Oh, but you know, like if you jump too hard on those beanbags and you're too hard on them, and they start to like get worn down.
Yeah, that's sad. That's how you feel like I am?
Only if I jump too hard on you.
So if you love on me too much, then I get worn down?
No, like if I don't, and I'm like...
Oh, yeah. Not being nice.
Not being nice.
But still using me.
Yes.
Okay, I get you. I think your love is like shaved ice. Well, I like shaved ice a lot.
It's crunchy.
No. Because shaved ice needs to be smooth and just like something that you always want to have.
And it only lasts for a little bit.
And comes in a lot of flavors and sizes. No. Maybe I need to come up with another one then.
I mean, if that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. So I gave her Baymax in a beanbag chair, and I get shaved ice.
I'll say another one. Your love is like, it makes me happy. I just feel like it's like, you just want it all the time, you know? Because when you're nice and loving, it's cute.
Next question. Which experiences have shaped us the most? For sure when Gigi died.
How do you think?
Because that was like the saddest time of my life. And I mean, I was with you for 99% of it. So.
But like, how did it shape it though? Like,
well, not
even,
I mean, really, because I mean, yeah, that was a moment that you're like, it showed that you were like there for me and stuff. But even whenever when I couldn't find my keys that time.
Well, tell the story.
All right, so one time we played a game. We had a football game at Highland Park, and we used to bring like backpacks and stuff to the games because they had all their drill team stuff. And so basically I lost my keys. Once we got back to the school from Highland Park, it was like 11.
It was maybe like 10:30.
Yeah, p.m. And so it was late. I think I stayed at your house for a little bit and I was watching a movie or something. So it was already late, and then I watched the movie at her house, and her mom was down there too. We were all there, and then I was like, all right, I'm about to get ready to leave. And then I couldn't find my keys. Or was it raining or something? That's why. It was raining really bad. So I was like, it's late. Why did I stay? But it was raining really bad.
No, this is what happened.
All right, well, you tell the story.
Okay, I'm going to tell. So we got to the school around 10, and I had to put up my stuff in my lockers and like make sure I had all my stuff for the weekend. After that, Devon helped me carry my stuff to my car. And once we carried my stuff to my car, we were gonna go our separate ways and then just see each other the next day. But he went to his car and realized that he couldn't find his keys. So he looked in his car. We asked somebody who was on the bus if they saw him. And then we also ended up driving to Highland Park.
And looking around.
Yeah, and after we
and I even asked the buses that were parked around the school too.
And then after that, we went back to my house because we were waiting for our friend. You were gonna spend the night at his house, right?
Yes.
But he was on the football team, and it took like I think another 2 hours or 3 hours for him to get back to the school, which means it was like 1 o'clock.
I think my car was unlocked. Yeah, my car was unlocked, and so because I didn't lock it because obviously the keys. And I don't know why I never thought about this, but I didn't lock it, so the keys were in the car. But between that part, like, I was laying in the car, and like I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna sleep in here, I guess, until I can figure something out, because my friend was taking a long time to get back to me and stuff. I think you stayed there for like a while.
Yeah, because you went to the car thinking that I was gonna leave, and I was like,
yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna wait here, and then she stayed with me, and her mom said it was okay for her too. So that was nice.
Yeah, I think that was a fun time. I think just being friends first in general helped shape us a lot too, though, because we know how each other react to certain things, and we know a lot more about each other than you would if you just started dating somebody.
We were attracted to each other as people before just like, I'm only with you to date you.
Yeah.
We were with each other just as much now as we were like when we weren't dating, we were still together all the time. I mean, you weren't over my house maybe as much, and like I was at your house all the time, but you weren't over my house as much. Yeah, so maybe that's the only difference. But even whenever I was at my house, we were on the phone. We were on FaceTime all the time. And like you had already
at your friend's house would be on.
Yeah, if I was at my friend's house, we'd be on FaceTime. So we were always on the phone with each other. So we were we've always been really close. As friends, we were going to like movies. We were literally going on dates when we were friends. But it's like,
but it wasn't a date.
It wasn't a date, but it's just like, and it didn't feel like a date. It was just like we're hanging out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It really wasn't like, I don't know. It's just crazy I don't know. It just wasn't like, I don't know, it's just weird because it really didn't feel like we were going on a date, and everybody be like, y'all like each other, y'all are just hiding it, and we'd be like, no, we really don't. We're just friends. She's cool. That's what I'd say. I'd be like, she's cool. And then it was just that, like, at one point, it was like,
we might as well just date because, yeah.
But that was over time, though. We met freshman
like 3
year.
years.
Yeah, we met freshman year, and talked to each other every single day since, basically. We had homework every day, so I was texting every day. Just kidding. Freshman year, maybe not, but the rest of it.
What do you think is the next step in our relationship? I definitely think graduating together and then, like, after that, getting married. I feel like that would come up pretty fast, honestly.
After graduation?
Yeah.
I think that's probably the same for me, because ain't no baby nowhere in no type of plan, so
that's the only other option.
Yeah, so I mean,
or breaking up, but that's obviously not a plan that you would want to take.
Yeah, I think just graduation and then getting married. But I don't know, because I do want to, maybe the next step is graduating and just living a little bit. I think that's what I think our next, what is it? The next step is. Because I mean, I don't want to get married immediately after we graduate, because for one, we're not going to have any money. So, and we both probably are going to want some extravagant, crazy wedding. So I want to be able to wear, like, obviously if our family wants to help, it'll be amazing if they help pay for weddings. But like, if we want something crazy, then it's not like we have to be like, can you please? Just be like, okay, it's okay, you don't have to get it. And then when an elephant walking through the aisle, that that just is what it is. But yeah, I think it's still waiting a little bit. Only thing is, like, by getting out of college, I mean for me, because she has more years than I have. So by getting out of college, like when she gets out of college, it might be like graduate married. But for me, that's like another 4 years. So it's like, I'll be out of college for about 2 years. And so hopefully by that time, I'll have some type of money. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we have money to be married Because to me, like, labels have all, and that's the same thing with our friendship. Like, I'm not a big, like, labels type person. Okay, so from girlfriend to friend, that was just like
a label change.
Yeah, it was like a label change at that point. Because we felt like we were friends, but it was just like, I mean, that's what we are. Until we're married, I mean, we're basically friends, you know what I mean? Like, but it's just like, who do you want to spend the most time with? It's just your girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, it's it's just so dumb to me. That whole thing is so dumb to me. Yeah, so for me, like, marriage doesn't need to come like immediately, because I mean, just being realistic, like, we'd probably live with each other before we were married. And that's just because, like, I just don't know. Like, I wouldn't want to move in with somebody when I marry them, and then, like, you're like, man, this person's nasty. This is what I'm stuck with forever. Like, that's just so tough, man. I don't know. That's just crazy. But anyway, it's been a good video. Y'all got to know us a little bit more. And honestly, we do these videos too because they're fun to make. And it's just, we get to watch them later on, something to do,
it's like a hobby.
Time. Just shout out to my residents who said they watch our stuff.
Same.
Yes, sir, maybe. Yeah, so that's the end of that. See y'all later. Oh, we gotta do our little.
See you later. Ooh.
Hey.